question for you today. Who is in control of your life? Who controls what you do, what you think, what you say, and how you act? Today, I want to help make sure you are the answer to that question. It's your biggest supporter, Mark Delaney, and today I'm going to give you a secret. Not that there are really any secrets, but I'm going to give you a real key to being able to make sure you do what you set out to do and you're in control of what you do every day. So here's a story. On Saturday, I went to Basil A. Morella Park in Greece. Have a phenomenal running track, but they also have chin-up bars, push-up bars, and other sorts of ways to get some exercise in, so you get a little resistance with that cardio. So I finished my run. I'm sweating like crazy, and this woman drives up. And she's driving up really cautiously, but I'm really right by the entrance to the running track, so she parks close to me. And so, by the way, this is a white woman, and you don't care, but I'm a black man. And in Greece, in some places, in a lot of situations, for another topic, that creates a lot of consternation for people. I could tell you stories, but I want to stick to this one for now. So she very slowly gets out of her car, and she very locks the door, and then she walks past me with that kind of half, like greeting, half I'm scared to death of you smile that sometimes people give me. She walks by me, and then she lifts her keys up. Choo, 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 choo. And then she takes another step, and she does it again. Choo, 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 choo. So this woman clearly thinks that she needs to really lock her car on this particular day. So just a little bit of advice to you. If you see someone you're afraid of, don't necessarily show it. Don't necessarily let them know that you think they're a criminal. It doesn't serve anybody. But one of the things that I can tell you is that there are a lot of people who are black or maybe Spanish or maybe some other who would be very, very offended, and it would knock them out of their game. And you may be saying, well, Mark, what does that have to do with me? And I'm telling you that it happens in all parts of our lives. See, the lesson I want you to understand here is that you and I frequently start down a path of doing great things. You know, whether it's about marketing, whether it's for the good of the community, whether it's our health and fitness, no matter what it is, oftentimes we have intentions of doing great things. And then something like what I just explained to you happens. And I don't know what it might be for you. If you're a woman, maybe a guy says something to you you don't like. If you're a man, I don't know what it is. But when other people can tweak you, can set off a trigger that starts your mind cascading out of control, that person controls you. That person can take what could be a productive, money-making, loving, healthy day and turn it into binge drinking, drugs, and sex that you shouldn't be having. And I know it sounds extreme, but I promise you, people don't wake up in the morning saying, you know what, today I'm going to do something really stupid. Something triggers them. And maybe the trigger isn't a racist. Maybe the trigger isn't a sexist. Maybe the trigger isn't something negative. Maybe you hear a news story. So something that used to happen to me a lot was I'd have 10 business cards of 10 people I'm going to call this hour. And if that first call didn't go well, I was triggered and the other 9 didn't get done. And so think about your life. Think about ways that events, situation, people, and results trigger you, and you head down a path that maybe not be destructive, or it may be destructive, but those triggers ultimately control you. And so what we've learned to do as strangers and the clients is teach our clients how to control the triggers instead of letting the triggers control them. Now, for some of us, the trigger is our spouse. For some of us, it's our children. For some of us, a coworker. For some of us, our clients. But whatever triggers you and gets you out of your game controls you. And you will never be at your best if something else can trigger you. So if something else or someone else or anything else, including yourself, can take you from feeling like you're a level 9 or 10 about to do great things to a level 1 or 2 when you need a drink, a cigarette, drugs, or whatever it is, you need to figure out how to get those things out of your life. When you're sitting in front of someone and you say to yourself, man, I should ask for my top dollar price. I should sell them my premium package. And you end up saying, so you want me to give you some time to think about it. Something triggered you in between your I should do this to I'm going to do this little lowest, easiest thing I can do. When you go to networking events and you dressed up and you prepared and you're ready to talk to people and you sit at the bar drinking, something triggered you. Whatever it is that triggers you controls you. And I need you to understand that until you take control of those triggers, what you do on a daily basis, no matter how talented you are, no matter how smart you are, no matter how many strategies you have, you're gonna be weaker. And so you need to figure out what those triggers are. You need to create a strategy to combat those triggers. And if I can be of help to you in doing that, I need you to understand this may trigger you. Nobody in the world is better than me at helping you understand your triggers and how to create better triggers so you do what you're supposed to do, not what the triggers suggest and tell you to do. So if that makes sense to you, reach out. Let's talk about that. And I want you to have a conversation with someone about what you just learned. Because here's the deal. If you cannot explain it, you probably don't know it. If you don't know it, you won't believe it. If you don't believe it, you won't live it. And all of this phenomenal content is going to waste on you. So, 1, 2, 3. Control your triggers and you'll set yourself free.